Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today's video is showing my new reading journal. Now, I want to preface this by saying I have received some wonderful reading journals over the past year from some friends. But I saw this one in my book group and was just enamored. Just fell in love with it and was like, I gotta get this one. So, this is it. Now, there are 3 or 4 different colors of it on Amazon. They had this blue gold. They had, I want to say, a black and white. They had a pink and a purple, which I really wanted, but it wasn't going to get here for a couple weeks, and I didn't want to wait. So, what drew me to this one is, this is how it's set up, where you can put the date, the author, you can print out the book cover that you're reading and then notes. Because I really want to, in 2025, really start keeping track of my books this way. Because at the end of the year, I could be doing a recap of my favorite books. I look at Goodreads from what I've read this year, because I've read, I want to say, 109 books. I don't remember half of those books that I read, right? So this would be a good way to keep it in my brain and to make notes. Now, the person that had posted this in the book group, she showed a page that she did. So everyone was asking questions. First off, where is this? Which I will link this down below. But how do you print the book? Because if you, the book title, because if you see how small it is, right? She bought on Amazon full sheets of shipping labels that are adhesive, and she just saved an image of the book cover from Amazon and printed it on there and cut it out and stuck it. I was racking my brain on how I could better do that instead of doing that. And last night it hit me. My HP Sprocket. If you remember, a couple years ago, Bill bought me this thermal printer for my birthday. So this little printer, I love this case. I have the HP Sprocket app on my phone, and the app connects Bluetooth to this. And let me lift this up. Oh, I'm actually out of paper. Okay, well, let me show you the paper then. So this is the paper that it prints on. This is wallet size, so 2x3, and it's adhesive, so you can stick it on the back. Now, what I discovered, because it took me some printing out to get the size of the cover correct, you can like shrink the photo inside of the app where it will print smaller, because 2x3 is too big for that little size. That little size is like 1.5 by 2 or something. But you can pinch it and shrink it, and then all I did was print out the cover and I cut it out. So I'm going to show you. I might as well load that when I'm done this. I want to show you because I started with Alice Feeney's Beautiful Ugly that I am currently reading. And my plan is, so now this will give me another video idea, because when I am done reading a book, I am going to show you the page in here, read through my notes, and then go ahead and also read you what I have tabbed and give you my final overview. So that will be awesome to be able to do that. So let me show you the page I did so far, because I started taking notes when I read that before I had this journal. The printing of the book cover turned out so amazing. Look at that. Doesn't it look... Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, that's a thermal printer, so no ink. But yeah, so I already wrote some notes, put the title, the author, the date I started it, and then I wrote, they have start date, finish date, genre category, and then main characters or subject. So I wrote missing person because it was. But that is going to be a lot of fun, and absolutely love how that turned out. And now I know how to do it. Yeah. Now, in the beginning of this journal, there are a couple of quotes in the beginning. I love that font. I don't know what font that is. I absolutely love it. So it also lets you put "this book belongs to." And then if you really wanted to, there are a couple pages where you can put books read. And so I guess you're supposed to, like, number 1, I should put "beautiful ugly." Like, I just realized that that's what that's for. You keep track of it so you can glance at it this way too and see how many you've read. They have a reading log, which is this, right? Then in the back, which I didn't really look at yet, but let's look at it. Page 112. But there's no page numbers. Okay. There are book challenges in the back. A book under 200 pages, a book about secrets. It's very cool. A book about siblings, a book set in the workplace. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different things back there for challenges. Then there's a book club reading list if you belong to a book club. So you can keep track of what you have read in your book club. Book club questions. Okay, just generic questions, so that's pretty cool. And then book club notes. And then there is also a to be read and a wish list. Let me say in the back here. Yeah, to be read, so you can write that down. I have way too many books on my to be read list to be writing them in here. But I will be using it to keep track of what I read in 2025. And maybe I do one of these journals every single year. Maybe I print out, get number stickers that say 2025 so I can know what year this is. But I absolutely love this journal so very much. And like I said, it will give me some other ideas for videos to do for you guys as far as a book recap at the end. Because if I keep track of my notes and how I'm thinking the whole way while I'm reading the book, it will be much easier to read this page and refresh my memory instead of saying, okay, I just finished this, and then try to remember every single thing I felt during reading of the book. So I will link this down below. I will also link the sprocket. This, I'm so glad I remembered I had this, because I was sort of racking my brain of how am I going to print that. I could have done it the way that woman did it. I could have bought the labels and printed it on my printer, because I do have a color inkjet printer. This is so amazing and so easy though. So, as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.